The Docu-Edit is a new video format that combines the storytelling of a Formula 1 documentary with the montage process and visual effects of the F1 edits that I create during the previous years on the channel. The Docu-Edit F1 2024 will include the best stories, moments and events that will happen during the season involving Formula 1 drivers and teams. Every story of the Docu-Edit Formula 1 2024 will be edited in a unique way, creating a spectacular experience for the viewer who will watch the whole video. Every piece of content will be independent of the others, but at the same time they will be connected each other, finding points in common between different races. Confirmed stories in the Docu-Edit F1 2024. 1. Carlos Sainz, epic start of the season with Scuderia Ferrari. Carlos Sainz started the 2024 Formula 1 season performing extremely well during the first race of the season. During the 2024 Bahrain Grand Prix, Carlos executed incredible overtakes and moves that placed him in the podium places, but the start of the season for Sainz was an absolute roller coaster. Next week, after his fantastic podium in Bahrain during the 2024 Saudi Arabian Grand Prix, he suffered appendicitis, missing the rest of the weekend, including the race in Saudi Arabia. 15 days after the operation, Carlos Sainz was able to drive his Ferrari in the 2024 Australian Grand Prix in Melbourne. And not only that, he was able to win that race, despite to feel pain and some discomfort due to the aftermath of his appendicitis issue. An extraordinary story that you will be able to see in the Docu-Edit F1 2024 as you have never seen before.
Good understanding of the car, and now we feel ready and prepared for this race one.
Two Ferraris, look at that, sparks flying, wheel to wheel, Carlos Sainz, Charles Leclerc. Brilliance from Carlos Sainz.
2. Oliver Bearman, incredible debut on Ferrari. Meanwhile, Carlos Sainz was recovering at hospital after his appendicitis issue during the 2024 Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. The reserve driver of Scuderia Ferrari, the English racing driver Oliver Bearman, was the substitute of Sainz during the rest of the weekend. With only one practice session before, Bearman was able to perform decently well on his debut in qualifying, finishing 11th. The race day, he confirmed the good performance, recovering places and battling through the field to finish in 7th place on his debut in Formula 1 with Scuderia Ferrari. You will be able to watch that fantastic debut of Bearman in Saudi Arabia in the Docu-Edit F1 2024, in an epic edit that will make signing the best action on track of Oliver Bearman that weekend, including some special moments where the father of Carlos Sainz Sr., the father of Bearman, and even Lewis Hamilton will be protagonists of that story at some point of the edit.
The Saudi Grand Prix is underway! Bearman off the road as he begins life in Formula 1, slightly on the defensive.
Little dummy shimmy to the inside. Go on then.
I like that expression, the Bearman move.
3. Lando Norris, first win with McLaren. Lando Norris arrives to Miami to fight for top places in the Formula 1 2024 Miami Grand Prix. He has a visible scar on his nose after he suffered a little cut with a glass broken after parring some weeks before in Netherlands. The Miami Grand Prix is the second round of the season, set as a sprint weekend. Lando Norris started in the worst possible way the Grand Prix, crashing in the race start of the sprint race on Saturday and being out in lap 1. Fortunately for him, the rest of the weekend went in a much better way. Lando was fast in qualifying, setting the fastest lap time of the session and starting in front row for the Sunday's race. On Sunday, Norris was able to maintain the race pace of Max Verstappen in the first stint, and extending it more than the Dutch driver. Lady Luck came to McLaren and Norris when a crash between Kevin Magnussen and Logan Sargent forced to the race direction to deploy the safety car. That allowed McLaren to stop Lando for the tires change under safety car conditions, coming out in the lead just ahead of Max Verstappen. After the restart, Lando Norris set an extraordinary race pace, being uncatchable for Verstappen and the rest of the drivers. In that way, Lando Norris won for the first time ever in Formula 1, 6 years after his debut in the category, and giving to McLaren a new victory. In the docu-edit F1 2024, you will be able to watch the story of the first victory in Formula 1 of Lando Norris with McLaren, as you have never seen before.
Lando Norris has stood on the podium, but never on the top step. Lando Norris wins for the first time in Formula 1.
We did it, Will! We did it! I finally delivered for you. Thank you so much. Finally. Oh, I'm so happy. Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Dad. This one's for my grandma. Thank you very much. Lando, no win, sir. No.
If you would like to know more information about every piece of content and every new edit I'm making for the docu-edit Formula 1 2024 season, I strongly recommend you to subscribe to my alternative channel, Dani Lozano Vlogs. In that channel, I'm creating a video series that I name Developer Diary Docu-Edit Formula 1 2024 season. There, I upload at least one time per month a new video with new updates about the new edits I'm making for the docu-edit Formula 1 2024 season, explaining a lot of insights from my point of view as a creator and showing you exclusive images and footage of the new edits I'm making. Finally, if you even want to know more and to support this project, I have a Patreon page, patreon.com/vlogs. There you can become a Vlogs premium member and to get exclusive rewards like full access episodes of the Developer Diary, where even I explain and show to you much more edits that I'm making for the docu-edit Formula 1 24 season, and also you will be able to get access to an exclusive chat room where you can see updates at the minute I'm making the docu-edit, and also you can participate on that chat, suggesting me new ideas that I can include for my docu-edit. If it's good enough and convince me, I will make the edit, the idea you wrote to me in that chat room. And also, it's a fantastic opportunity to support a project like this that is very difficult, super difficult to make, this docu-edit F1 2024. I giving absolutely my best. With your support will be much easier. Thanks for watching, thanks for your support, and see you soon with more updates about the docu-edit Formula 1 2024 season.